when it comes to self-improvement, they think a lot about their money and all. But I did not think about it personally. I have invested lots of money to learn this language. I don't repent for it. I have bought lots of books. I spent money for the tutors as well, and that's the reason I have improved and I'm giving classes. After only spending 1.5 years, I started earning money. So I spent the money. If I had thought about it, I wouldn't have able to earn money, right? Also speaking very well, calm and composed. Yesterday, when I was making my video with you, I was thinking maybe I was speaking fast. You were speaking calm way. And
Yeah,
so,
very
what is the
smooth.
process? Or what is the process of getting money after monetization? I don't have any idea about it. I just have heard that we need to get 1,000 subscribers. After that, 4,000 watch time, for 4,000 hours watch time. After that, I think I will be able to earn money then. So,
Yes.
what is the next process? See, when we do something, it is not only learning this language. When we do anything, it becomes discomfort in initial days. So when I started thinking in my mind in English, I had to push my brain to think in English. But as I told you that I learned the tenses, so I could make the simple sentences easily. So I just told my brain that think in English. So whichever work I was doing, deliberately, I was thinking, I started describing what I have done the whole day, what I am going to do the next time. And it happens that at times I started thinking in my mind in English, then again I switched in my mother tongue. Then again I remind my brain that no, think in English. You have to think in English. Even I wrote some sticky note, think in mind in English, speak in English, and I pasted that on the wall in the kitchen, in the bedroom, so that it reminds me that you have to think, you have to speak in English, and it helps me. So anyone, what they want, for example, when I was going to my children's school to pick them, I started, okay, I can see some birds are flying, they are chirping, greenery, today's weather is sunny, and I am feeling so happy. So this kind of things, whatever, see, plethora of thoughts come in our mind, just we have to convert it in English. And it is
Yeah.
little bit challenging initially, but we can do it deliberately. We have to do tube. And now I have told myself I want to become professional spoken English trainer. If I will be able to get the success, it is okay. And if I don't get success, I can do other things as well. I'm already getting offer from schools. They're
Mhm.
inviting me to become a teacher, so I can do something now. And it's okay if I fail in something. Earlier my mindset was different. I thought about what other people are gonna think about me if I fail here. But now, if I am doing something good for me and I am trying to help other people as well, so there is no shame to share that thing.
By speaking with beginners, but I
Hmm.
don't think they should start from there. They should, at least they should first start learning correct English. They should join
Yes.
any classes. I'm not saying they should join any expensive classes, but at
Hmm.
least that person can know about English, what is wrong, what is right. At least
Yes.
that English that person know, and who can correct you, who can point out where you are lacking, where you have to work upon. And then after sometimes they can start having practice with co-learner. And initially if they learn wrong things, so it is very difficult to get rid of
Eradicate
those
it.
things. Yeah,
100%. Hmm. So after revising tenses, my cousin, he helped me. I was making grammatical errors, some common errors, for example, can't able to, then he don't know. These are the mistakes, even though I knew I was making. So he rectified. And when it comes to mother tongue influence I had, because of that I had pronunciation problem. I still remember I would say rather than. So my cousin told, don't say rather than, it's rather than. I would say that I bought one bag yesterday. So he said, no, it is not bought, it is bought. So this kind of mistakes I was making, and he helped me.
yeah. How are you?
Good afternoon, Priyanka. I'm doing pretty well so far. So good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So this is our second conversation, but
Okay, yeah.
you are first time on my channel, so I would love to know about you for my audience.
Okay, sure, sure. First of all, thank you for having me here and giving me this opportunity. So I am Mohsina. I come from Assam. Moreover, I have completed graduation and I hold a B.Ed degree. Furthermore, I'm a homemaker, mother to two kids. On top of that, I guide some learners, some beginners and intermediate learners. It's been 1 year I have been guiding some spoken English learners because I aspire to become proficient spoken English trainer and communication skill coach. Apart from that, I have recently started my YouTube channel by the name English with Mohsina. Yeah, this is all about me in a nutshell.
I want to know about your English learning journey again. I have watched in that video, but
Okay.
again, for my audience, please tell us about your English learning journey.
Okay, sure. So I kicked off my learning journey of English in 2022. I had the dream to become fluent in English when I was in college, but I didn't have the privilege to learn this language because we didn't have any kind of institution and we didn't have any smartphone as well. But nowadays, smartphone has become ubiquitous. Everyone has the smartphone and it becomes easy, right? And I thought to learn this language in 2022 that I should learn now because my children they go to English medium school. I need to converse with the teachers in English parent teacher meeting. So I started my journey in 2022 by listening. Initially, I started listening only because I know that if I want to learn a language, then I must understand how we learn our mother tongue. We learn our mother tongue by listening to our parents, from our neighbors. So in that way, I thought that if I want to learn English, then at first I listen a lot. So for first 5 to 6 months, I just listened while doing the dishes, cooking, because as a homemaker, as a mother of two kids, we don't have that much of time to sit and just watch content. So initially, I used to listen a lot. Then I realized now it's time to speak because if I want to become fluent, then I must speak. So I started approaching my relatives, my cousins, my niece, because they have started in English medium school and they are already fluent in this language. So one of my cousins, he helped me a lot. Initially, I could not make sentences, even though I knew grammar, and I revised tenses because tenses are too much important if we want to speak language. So when we learn our mother tongue, then also we are able to speak correctly. But we don't learn grammar because of the environment. But English is not our mother tongue. It's a foreign language. So I thought, no, I should revise the tenses so that I at least basic sentences I can make. So after revising tenses, my cousin he helped me. I was making grammatical errors, some common errors, for example, can't able to, then he don't know. These are the mistakes even though I knew I was making. So he rectified. And when it comes to mother tongue influence I had, because of that I had pronunciation problem. I still remember I would say rather than. Then my cousin told, it don't say rather than, it's rather than. I would say that I bought one bag yesterday. So he said, no, it is not bought, it is bought. So this kind of mistakes I was making and he helped me. But it happens that in our family members or relatives, we are not able to talk in our mother tongue, not in English every day. We switch to our mother tongue somehow, right? So I thought that no, now I should take the help from one tutor. Then I took help from one tutor for a couple of months. After that, I got some confidence and my fluency also improved because I was too much eager to learn this language. I was devoting lots of time. Most of the time, I was listening English contents. Then I was thinking in my mind in English. I started talking in front of the mirror with myself. Then I thought that I was searching for other options, how I can connect to different people, how I can practice. So I got to know about one application. The application name is S Fluency, and I used that application for 2 years. After that, I met some of the good friends, female friends. We became friends, and we have been friends still. So we used to practice a lot. Meanwhile, my tutor he made one video with me and he uploaded on his YouTube. And some of the people got to know about me that I have learned this language I'm learning because in that video I shared that I have the dream now to teach to mostly the women. I want to encourage them because this is the
Hmm.
language we all should learn, and nowadays it has become easy to learn. And when mothers are able to speak in English, it becomes easy to teach for them to the children. They can communicate
Yeah.
with the teachers, they also become confident. So that's why I thought that I can also help other women, other homemakers or working professional as well. So I started getting learners. So my teaching journey also started from January 2024. And now I then thought that now I should also try to create one YouTube channel, because people will get to know about me, and if I converse with people through video call and I will upload, my confidence level will also boost up. And then it's been 3 months I have started my journey of this YouTube, and it is going pretty well. Day by day I'm improving, and my confidence level is also increasing. So this is all about my journey of learning English. Yeah.
Very nice and inspirational story, I would say. And you started teaching as well. That is also really amazing thing. If you want to learn this language deeply, so you should teach your students. How many students do you
Definitely.
have right now?
Right now I have 4 students. It happens that some, because most of the learners I have, they are women, so they sometimes join, again they take break. And this is the Ramadan month is going on, so 2 ladies, they have taken leave, so they will again join after the Ramadan.
Okay, yeah. So you have to
But
prepare for them.
I'm getting, yeah, even from this YouTube also I'm getting some learners. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Because on YouTube, there are so many people who are watching your videos, and if they
Yes.
find that person is right, I can learn, I can interact with this, so they can easily approach you and you can start teaching.
Mm,
Know
group.
people, I take one-on-one session, but every Sunday there is a group class. If they want, they can join. Like, uh,
Okay.
so this is how, and I provide them daily tasks in group.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they are learning. Yeah. Sometimes we do writing practice also in the evening. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm also enjoying. I'm not like a typical teacher. I am also enjoying. I always say I'm also learner. I'm also learning with you.
Yes.
So
Okay.
if I commit any mistake, so you can say, yeah, she's also a learner. So this is how we are learning together.
True, true. That is, I agree. When we teach, we also learn. And earlier, my mindset was that I must be 100% perfect, then only I can teach. But later on, I understood no, everyone does in the same way. They also start teaching, and slowly and gradually, they also learn by teaching and they improve. It takes time to become proficient in anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these conventional teacher always say them they are teacher. They can't do any, they can't make any mistake. But nowadays teacher are like that. They always say
Mm,
we are learning this language. So I think
mm,
we broaden our horizon now.
mm. Yeah, but we must have certain label to teach. At least we must have grasp of our little grammar, and we should be also confident to teach as well, right? At least
Yeah,
certain level we must have. Yeah.
right, right. Yeah. Okay, so you are a homemaker. You are
Mm.
running a YouTube channel. You started teaching as well. So how do you manage your time?
Okay, so yeah, it is quite difficult. However, I have one maid. I try to delegate my work, whichever I can handle to other person. So I do have one housemaid. So she helps me to doing the chores. But I do cooking. I do cook. Apart from that, I teach my children. And whenever she is not available, then it becomes quite difficult. But as I have that responsibility, no, I have to manage it anyhow. So I try to make a schedule every day, that these are the things I'm gonna do in this period of time, and it becomes then helpful for me to run my things easily. But yes, I have one helping hand. That's why it become easy.
Yeah, that is true. If you have somebody who can help you everyday task, so it things become little easy for you. Okay. So yeah, if you want to suggest any beginner how they can start learning this language step by step process, so would you love to tell us?
Yeah, so I can tell from my own experience that please try to listen to English contents only. Start listening and watching stories, children's stories, because those are so easy to understand and standard as well. Because initially, if someone wants to watch English movies or web series, they may not be able to understand and they will quit it. So I would suggest that watch English contents whichever you have the interest. If you find easy and interesting, then you will be able to carry on it. So because I don't prefer that translation method. See, earlier that was different. We didn't have the smartphone. We were not able to watch different contents in English. So we had to go through that translation method, grammar method. But how we can learn a language if we immerse ourselves with a language, if we listen to that language slowly and gradually, it comes in our mind, those vocabulary sentences, how they use. And mostly, see, when we talk in our day to day life, if we are able to speak those sentences in English, that means we are fluent. So when we watch any story, we get to see that how they are using the sentences, what vocabulary they are using, and we will be
Mm,
also able to grasp it. So I would suggest that at first listen to English contents, then try to use simple basic sentences. If someone is there, for example, mostly women mothers, they can start talking to their children, simple basic
mm,
sentences they can start. They are talking in their mother tongue, and then just switch it to little bit in English in between. Then
mm,
start talking to yourself, try to think in your mind in English, then start
mm,
talking in front of the camera. Then these days there are so many platforms they can take the help from. They can connect to the co-learners, but initially I suggest mostly don't talk to the beginners initially, because you may learn also the wrong thing. So if you have someone who is a good speaker in your family or relatives, you can approach them. And if you don't find, then you can join any tutor as well in your, like, if
yeah,
you find affordable tutor, then join for a couple of months, then you will get to know the idea, because most of the beginners, they are confused what to do, where to go, where I'm lacking. So
yeah,
they will guide the tutors will guide you that in which path you have to go, where you are lacking, and you will get some confidence as well. After that, you can practice with co-learners. You yourself will understand where you are lacking, and in this how they
mm,
can go. They should focus on mostly pronunciation, then fluency, and which grammar part they are making mistake. They can watch from YouTube video. They can learn little bit from. No need to focus much on deep grammar, but basic tenses are important. Little bit preposition, article, then can code, those model verbs, slowly and gradually. Not uh, I would suggest that don't learn only grammar. Where you see that this grammar part you are not able to make the sentences correctly, then learn it.
yeah.
Then with
They
time and
typically are making
yes,
mistakes.
yes, when you see
Mm,
that now you are confident, you are fluent, then try to work on your grammar. You need to try to make it accurate. Then try to work on your rhythm, way of
mm.
speaking, voice modulation. These are the things. Yeah.
Yeah, and you mentioned one point here correctly because there are many people they start learning this language by speaking with beginners. But I
Mm,
don't think they should start from there. They should at least they should first start learning correct English. They should join
yes.
any classes. I'm not saying they should join any expensive classes, but at
Mm,
least that person can know about English, what is wrong, what is right. At least
yes.
that English that person know, and who can correct you, who can point out where you are lacking, where you have to work upon. And then after some times they can start having practice with co-learner. And initially if they learn wrong things, so it is very difficult to get rid of
Eradicate
those
it.
mistakes. Yeah,
100%. Mm,
yes, that point is really interesting. And yeah, there are so many people are doing the same. They are Skype groups, they
mm,
join in them and they start learning wrong English. So I would say them
mm.
initially should focus upon speaking with those people who are better than you.
Mm. See, one thing I observe that people, when it comes to self-improvement, they think a lot about their money and all. But I did not think about it personally. I have invested lots of money to learn this language. I don't repent for it. I have bought lots of books. I spent money for the tutors as well. And that's the reason I have improved and I'm giving classes. After only spending 1.5 years, I started earning money. So I spent the money. If I had thought about it, I wouldn't have able to earn money, right?
Now you are earning money from that one skill, and this is lifelong journey you are going to earn in your whole life. So if you invest on yourself, so that that is an investment. People think that is a waste of money, but I also feel the same. I also spent a lot of money. When I started learning this language, I took session from Clapingo tutors, from English Shari, and one more
Mm-hmm.
person. I joined his sessions, but I didn't get anything. But I never regret, because
Mm-hmm.
something, some point I have learned something from them.
Yes.
And yeah, now I also started teaching, so I am also earning. My channel is also working well. My channel has been monetized. So now
Okay.
this time to getting the result. But first we have to invest in our self improvement. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100% true. Yeah. Sacrifice something to get something, right? So we need to put the effort as well. We need to invest some money as well so that we'll get the result. Otherwise, if we think much about it, we are not putting effort, we are not investing money, we may improve. It depends on the person to person as well, what kind of speaker the person wants to be, because some people are, they are so happy if they make mistake, they can take it so easily. It's okay to make mistake, but when it comes to me, I feel bad when I make mistakes, so I try my best to improve. I know that it's okay to make mistake, but it's not okay to take it easily, that it's okay if I am making the same mistake repeatedly. So
Yeah.
that's why my mindset is that I should try to scrutinize where I'm lacking, and I need to progress. I need to progress each and every day.
Right, right. So sorry, what type of practice are you doing nowadays for your English specifically?
I read books every day. That is, it has become now my hobby. Then I try to watch some contents, and at times I try to imitate that as well. Apart from that, I'm connecting to people, I'm making videos, so it is also one kind of my practice. And when I give classes, in that time also I need to prepare for that. I talk in English, I teach in English, that is another practice. And I talk to my children in English. So these are the
Oh,
things I'm doing. Yeah.
yeah, you are totally focused upon your English, and this is your profession now.
Yeah, it has become profession as well, and it has become my part of life. And now I don't need to think that if I talk in English, it has become spontaneous and effortless as well.
Yeah, yeah, I can see you are speaking really well. You are speaking effortlessly, fluently. Yeah,
Then it
right.
becomes habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes to your home, so they can easily see you are speaking this language because you have pasted things on your
Many
wall.
people they know now. Yeah, many people, mostly in my surrounding, my neighbors, everyone knows that I'm learning this language simultaneously. I have a YouTube channel now. My relatives, my friends, they know. Even my neighbor, they also know because I'm giving classes these days. So if in the daytime someone comes, I'm busy, I'm not able to attend them instantly. So they ask me, what do you do the whole day? I don't see you that you come outside. So why are you busy? So I just tell them, because why should I hide? It's okay. See, I have accepted that thing. I may not be able to grow when it comes to YouTube. If I
Same,
don't grow, I will
same.
tell them that I just still I tried. So not trying is a bad thing. If we fail, that is not a bad thing, right?
Yeah,
Family members, my sister, they are all asking me give the party. Initially I told that let's just get me 1000 subscribers, then I will throw one party. I will. Then I got now so 1000 subscribers. Now they are asking. I told no, see, I still, my channel did not get monetized, let it get monetized. Then they are saying, oh, you, after getting monetization you will say that let me get some money. So
Ariba.
500 hours I need to get my channel monetized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
very
what is the
smooth.
process? Or what is the process of getting money after monetization? I don't have any idea about it. I just have heard that we need to get 1000 subscribers. After that, 4000 watch time, for
Mm.
4000 hours watch time. After that, I think I will be able to earn money then. So
Yes.
what is the next process?
Yeah, when your watch times and 1000 subscriber will complete, so you have to apply for there will be apply button. Now you can see
Okay,
in the
okay.
YT studio there is a section where you can see your watch time, how much is left. So after that there is a apply button, so you have to fill your details like your name, your address and all. And
Mm-hmm.
after 48 hours that channel is monetized, and then
Okay.
you can see how much views you are getting and how much
Mm-hmm.
you are generating. And when you will complete $100, then your money will transfer in your bank account.
Okay, so for $100, how much watch time again I need to get?
No, it not depends on watch time now. After that,
Okay,
it
okay,
depends
okay.
on
It depends on
how much views you are getting, and how much
views.
ads running on your channel. It depends on ads.
Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't have any idea about it.
You have to make your conversation interesting so that people can watch your whole
Watch.
video, and
Oh,
ads there are in your on your video, so that can return you, yeah, that
okay, okay.
ad.
So there will be no any limitation or watch time, only views. How much views I'll
Videos.
get. Okay, I got this idea now only because I was not thinking about this thing. I was thinking, okay, first thing is that 1000 subscribers, then watch time. So yeah,
Yeah,
maybe soon my channel will get monetized. Yeah, for everyone. So
yes,
when you
that is
start believing yourself, and when it comes to voice, try to listen to good speakers. Just
mm,
listen them carefully how they speak, and try to modulate little bit your voice, try to take a little bit pause. And
yeah,
one thing from the initial days I learned that I don't fumble. Why? Because I take pause and I don't use fillers.
yeah,
You
like,
know, some people, even I joined one ma'am, okay? She is a lecturer in a college and she gives the class English only, and
okay,
her English is too much good, her grammar is 100% correct, but she uses each and every sentence two times, and what makes her speech awkward. One day I told ma'am that, ma'am, shouldn't say because I'm not competent enough to tell that. And I'm sorry, but I'm not able to control myself. I want to tell you that you should eradicate your, because it is making your everything, it is ruining. What
yeah,
happened after saying that, ma'am told that you are not the only person who is telling. Even I know, even my husband told, there are many people told, but I'm not able to rectify it because it has become her habit.
habit,
And
yeah,
few times I saw that she was not using, but later on again she started using. So if we make the habit from our initial days, then it becomes easy. As I was taking class from that ma'am, I was also using, Oh my
yeah.
God. So we
It's really nice talking to you. Thank you so much for motivating my audience.
thank you so much to you as well for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. And I also thoroughly enjoyed. Definitely
Yeah.
we'll meet later on as well. Yeah.